Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today on the Cool Ideas channel. I've got to hand it to Lotus, they've decided to jump into the e-bike game. And they're not messing around, they're all about simplicity and adding likeness. Just like their founder, Colin Chapman. If you don't know who he is, well, he's like the Yoda of lightweight sports cars. Now, here's the fun part. Lotus has taken that simplify and add likeness philosophy and applied it to a road bicycle. The Type 136. I can picture Colin Chapman himself riding this e-bike around, zipping through North London. It's like a bike with the seal of approval from sports car royalty. But this isn't Lotus' first rodeo in the two-wheel world. They made the Lotus Type 108 pursuit bike, and it competed in the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona. You know what happened? Chris Boardman, a British powerhouse, hopped on it and won a gold medal, breaking a world record. That was the first Olympic gold by a British cyclist in 72 years. So, when Lotus says they know a thing or two about bikes, they're not just blowing hot air, they're pedaling it. Now, the Type 136 isn't your ordinary e-bike. It's handcrafted in Italy and barely tips the scales at 9.8 kilograms. That's like lighter than a bag of groceries, folks. They crafted it with a carbon fiber frame that might as well weigh less than the wheels on this bike. It's like they have anti-gravity in their toolkit. And speaking of gravity, the Type 136 is powered by an electric drivetrain that's as light as a feather. The whole thing, motor and all, weighs only 1.2 kilograms. The motor by itself is practically weightless, just 300 grams. That motor, by the way, is derived from a system used in the Mars Lander project. So, in a weird way, this e-bike is like part bike, part spacecraft. I bet if E.T. had this bike, he would have made it home way faster. Now, for the price tag, I hope you're sitting down because the Type 136 doesn't come cheap. The limited edition first production run will set you back a cool £20,000, but hey, they're only making 136 of them, and that's gotta count for something, right? If you're still not sure, it's worth it. Just think about what Sir Chris Hoy, a British Olympic cycling legend, had to say. He called this bike incredible and waxed poetic about the history of Lotus and their iconic bikes. That's high praise, my friends. So, there you have it. Lotus is taking the e-bike world by storm. And they're doing it with the same philosophy that made their sports cars legendary. And if you're looking for a conversation starter, trust me, this Type 136 will turn heads. So, whether you're a cycling enthusiast or just love cool gadgets, this is one to keep an eye on. And that's it for today's video on Cool Ideas. If you enjoyed the laughs and want more, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.